Hello everyone, welcome back to Mystic Pour Studio. Today I am going to try Floral Bloom technique in coasters using resin and alcohol inks. So let's begin. I have my floral coaster molds here and I am going to fill in the center with the golden marker. I am going to use a white pigment paste this time for the Floral Bloom technique. It is a very thick mixture, so we need a very less amount of the white pigment to be mixed in the resin. While mixing the white pigment in the resin, make sure that you use a very little amount of the pigment as it is heavier than the resin, and if not used in the right quantity, it will settle down in the coaster rather than giving it a bloom effect. The resin I am using is a 3:1 ratio product. In all the online tutorials that I have seen, everybody has used a higher viscosity resin. So I am just going to give it a try today and let's see how it works out in a 3:1 ratio resin. The first step is to fill in all the molds with clear resin. After ensuring that all the bubbles are tapped out and popped, I am adding my alcohol inks into the coaster molds. The colors that I am using today are pink, blue and violet. I am putting all the inks in circular motion. Now I am adding my white pigment paste mixture to a piping bag and I am going to let it sit. As I said earlier that the resin that is used is generally 1:1 ratio, that is a high viscosity resin. So what I am going to do now is I am going to leave my resin as it is in the molds for at least 45 to 60 minutes so that it becomes thicker before I add in my white pigment. It's been almost 65 minutes and you can see that all the alcohol inks have moved to the center. This shows that the resin has thickened a bit. So now it's time to give the final touch with the white pigment paste. I am giving a slight cut to the piping bag and now I am going to make circular spiral patterns onto the resin. The white pigment paste is not settling down in the coaster and it is remaining on the top is a good indicator, which means that the resin has actually thickened a bit. After completing the spiral pattern, now it is time to give it the shape of petals, for which first I am going to pull in the lines from the edge of the mold to the center. Now I am going to pull out the lines from the center to the edges, giving a light swirl in the center of the flower. We will wait for at least 12 hours for the resin to cure. It's demold time. All the colors have blended in and moved towards the center. Let's demold all the 4 coasters first and then we will reveal. The result is much better than what I expected. I was not expecting any kind of bloom because of the viscosity or the thickness of the resin, but the petals have turned out very beautifully and for the first time it has given a wonderful result. Thank you for watching everyone. Stay tuned for more.